talk about the squad. In recent weeks, you've been making sure some of the guys stay on board for next year. Any updates, news on that front?
Well, obviously, Luke Arscott has signed this week, which is obviously fantastic news for us. And we're close with some other guys, which is great news. And there'll be some news probably post Christmas on 3 or 4 other players. And we've got a number of academy guys who are there as well. So I'm really pleased with how the recruitment and retention side of things is going. There won't be the huge amount of changes next season that I didn't want, so that's fantastic for us. And if we do make 3 or 4 acquisitions or changeovers in the market after January the 1st, that'll be probably the number that we want to make. So we've got a lot of our out of contract players pretty much sorted now. Quite a few of, as I say, have already signed on the dotted line. There's a few more lined up, and as I say, we've already got the skeleton of a very competitive squad next season. In
terms of Luke, he's another that's been around the club for a few years now.
Yeah.
We've really seen him add to his game this season.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a very good player, and he's right on form. He's been one of the first guys we brought in when we got promoted. It was probably a little bit of a difficult position for us to get the right body in for 2 or 3 seasons, and Luke stepping in there strengthened us immediately. And as I say, he's been a bit of a cornerstone of our back division in our time in the Premiership. And I say, watching the way he's played this season, not just in the Heineken Cup but in some big Premiership games, what we've got to do is make sure he maintains this form, and if he can, knock on a little bit over the next couple of years. But it's great to have him around, good member of the squad, and he's a good guy to have around the place, and that almost makes all these retention talks quite easy, because they're players we want to work with.
I was going to say, that's a phrase you use a lot, retention, sometimes better than recruitment.
Yeah.
And keeping guys that how they operate day to day.
I'm a massive believer in continuity. People who've watched Exeter for the last 3 or 4 years will know that, where it's taken us probably 3 years to start to rest guys and rotate guys as much as we have. I'm a massive believer in continuity and people really earning what they get. And I think Luke's been one of those guys. He's really earned the starts he's had here, and he's worked very hard to earn the right for us to say, look, this is a guy we want to get contracted nice and early, because he's a key part of what we're doing. And so, as I say, from always round, we've kind of got the skeleton of a good squad now, good solid squad next year. The key for me is pinning down the last few guys we want to, and then making sure when we go in the market we bring the right guys in, and that's a long-term process for me. You won't see a sudden announcement on June the 3rd that we've suddenly got someone signed up, because we take our time, and we take our time for a good reason.
How long's Luke's deal until the new one?
It's 2 years.
2 years, so summer 2015.
Yeah.